Responding to recent events on Earth, God, the omniscient creator deity worshipped by billions of followers of various faiths for more than 6,000 years, angrily clarified his longtime stance against humans killing each other Monday. Look, I don't know. Maybe I haven't made myself completely clear. So for the record, here it is again, said the Lord, his divine face betraying visible emotion during a press conference near the site of the fallen Twin Towers. Somehow, people keep coming up with the idea that I want them to kill their neighbor. Well, I don't. And to be honest, I'm really getting sick and tired of it. Get it straight. Not only do I not want anybody to kill anyone, I specifically commanded you not to, in really simple terms that anybody ought to be able to understand. Worshipped by Christians, Jews, and Muslims alike, God said his name has been invoked countless times over the centuries as a reason to kill in what he called an unending cycle of violence. I don't care how holy somebody claims to be, God said. If a person tells you it's my will that they kill someone, they're wrong. Got it? I don't care what religion you are or who you think your enemy is. Here it is one more time. No killing, in my name or anyone else's, ever again. The press conference came as a surprise to humankind, as God rarely intervenes in earthly affairs. As a matter of long-standing policy, he has traditionally left the task of interpreting his message and divine will to clerics, rabbis, priests, imams, and biblical scholars. Theologians and laymen alike have been given the task of pondering his ineffable mysteries, deciding for themselves what to do as a matter of faith. His decision to manifest on the material plane was motivated by the deep sense of shock, outrage, and sorrow he felt over the September 11th violence carried out in his name, and over its dire potential ramifications around the globe. I tried to put it in the simplest possible terms for you people, so you get it straight because I thought it was pretty important, God said, called Yahweh and Allah respectively in the Judaic and Muslim traditions. I guess I'd figured I'd left no real room for confusion after putting in a 4-word sentence with 1-syllable words on the tablets I gave to Moses. How much more clear can I get? But somehow, it all gets twisted around, and next thing you know, somebody's spouting off some nonsense about, God says I have to kill this guy. God wants me to kill this guy. It's God's will, God continued. It's not God's will, all right? Newsflash. God's will equals don't murder people. Worse yet, many of the worst violators claim that their actions are justified by passages in the Bible, Torah, and Quran. To be honest, there's some contradictory stuff in there, okay? God said. So I can see how it could be pretty misleading. I admit it, my bad. I did my best to inspire them, but a lot of imperfect human agents have misinterpreted my message over the millennia. Frankly, much of the material that got in there is dogmatic, doctrinal bullshit. I turn my head for 1 second, and suddenly all the stuff about homosexuality gets into Leviticus, and everybody thinks it's God's will to kill gays. It absolutely drives me up the wall. God praised the overwhelming majority of his Muslim followers as wonderful, pious people, calling the perpetrators of September 11th attacks rare exceptions. This whole medieval concept of the jihad, or holy war, had all but vanished from the Muslim world in like the 10th century. And with good reason, God said. There's no such thing as a holy war, only unholy ones. The vast majority of Muslims in this world reject the murderous actions of these radical extremists, just like the vast majority of Christians in America are pissed off over those 2 bigots in the 700 Club. Continued God. Read the book. Allah is kind, Allah is beautiful, Allah is merciful. It goes on and on like that, page after page. But no, some assholes have to come along and revive this stupid holy war crap just to further their own hateful agenda. So now everybody thinks Muslims are all murderous barbarians. Thanks, Taliban. 1,000 years of pan-Islamic cultural progress down the drain.